What up, Earthbound Army? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, night, noon, wherever it is in your part of the world. Now, by request, someone put in the comments, how do you do your cyberpunk theme images? How do you add the fog? How do you add the lighting effects? And I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to do that today. So not related to NFTs, but just a quick one on how to create the cyberpunk theme. Now, first thing is you want to do is obviously grab a picture. Now, I use Unsplash, which is a website database for all photography. It's royalty free, commercial free. So grab kind of like a night theme picture with a lot of lighting and kind of practice using that. Okay, just to show you real quick, unsplash.com, shout out to Alexander Trieston who took this picture. Looks fantastic, and this is the picture that we're going to use for the tutorial today. Okay, now once you have that picture, open it up in Photoshop and go to this amazing feature that I've only recently found through watching tutorials on my own, which is found in Filter and then Camera Raw Filter. This is a really powerful tool to change how you want the photo to look with regards to the color scheme. Okay, cyberpunk, magenta, purples, blues, looks amazing. So once that window pops up, you want to go to basic. You want to play around with all these sliders. Okay, there's no set rule on what everything should be. It's just a matter of you playing with the sliders to see what you want to create and the effects that you want to create. So play around with the contrast, the highlights. Usually cyberpunk is kind of dark and dingy, right? You want to maybe lower the shadows a little bit, completely take away the whites. You know, texture makes it more washed out and gives it kind of like a posterized paint look. So it's up to you whether you want detailed or kind of washed out look. So let's just go with the details. But like I said, it's a matter of you playing with all these settings. Another cool tab is the color mixer tab. It really allows you to bring out certain colors within the picture. So if you want more blues, you know, you can kind of swing the slider that way. If you want more purple, then you bring it that way. So it just depends on how you feel like your cyberpunk theme should look. So once you're done, you want to click OK. But I've already done that for you in a new layer. Well, not for you, but you just already done it in a new layer. So this is the before image and this is the after image. Okay, that's my cyberpunk theme. I'm happy with that color scheme. I'm just going to stick with that. So powerful tool once again is Filter, Camera Raw Filter. Play with the sliders, see how you like your cyberpunk theme to look, and always do it on new layer. So you can right click the original picture, duplicate layer, or Control D to make a new layer, because you don't want to ruin the original layer. Okay, if you make a mistake in the kind of color scheme, you can always revert back to this original layer. So once you're happy with that, add another new layer, because this will be your fog layer. The fog is used by using the brush tool. Now, if you go to this website, brusheasy.com, you'll be able to search quite a number of different textures, right? So it's all free. The brushes are free, and they have paint splashes, they have ink splashes, they have neon light effects, 3D effects. So I've just put in smoke there, and here you can download a bunch of smoke brushes. Okay, it looks really cool, and that's how I do my smoke and my fog. It's not cheating, it's just a feature. So once you downloaded your brush, you want to hit the brush tool. You want to then import it. Okay, you want to go over the brushes here. You want to go to import brushes. You click that, or open up a new window. The brush file that you downloaded usually is a zip file with zip.abr, or and you just want to kind of import it into that folder there. So once you import your brushes, you just choose a brush that you like, right? Choose a brush you like, increase it so it covers the whole thingo, and then just click that. Okay, so you've technically just painted a bunch of smog and smoke in that. So that looks pretty cool. Happy with that. And in order to get this menu, you just want to go Windows and Brushes. Okay, so that's that. So you've painted in your brush, your smoke, your fog, and you might think, oh, it's overpowering the image. And if you think that, that's fine. You can lower the opacity, right? So you lower the opacity so it's just not so powerful. And here you go, without the smoke, right? And the smoke, it adds a bit more kind of theme to it and ambience to it. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Okay, another question I had was, how do you do the lighting effect? Okay, the lighting effect is I go to filter, stylize, no, is it stylized? No, render. Filter, render, and then lens flare. Now lens flare, you want to do it on this layer, just so you can see what it looks like with the lens flare. Render, lens flare. Okay, so where do you want it? Do you want it there, or do you want it there? Let's just say I want it right in this bulb here. So right in this bulb here, I just want a lens flare, a light. And then what I do is I animate it, and then it will fade into a light. Okay, I really can't show you that because it's a bit more time consuming to do, but just search using timeline on Photoshop and you will know. Okay, so that's how you add a lens flare there. If you want to add more, you can always just go to render. Let's do another one. Maybe you want to add one under this light here, who knows, or you want to add it maybe with the two cars. Like, just it depends on what you want. Or you can just do this thing, right? Now I wish I could see that, but you can maybe just do the light from the car, and that will be pretty cool. The two headlights from the car, maybe. Just move that over a little bit. Bang. So you've got, all of a sudden it's lit up, and that looks pretty cool. So there you go. That's just a quick tutorial on how I do my kind of cyberpunk theme world. That's how it looks. Originally, that was the original photo, and with the power of Photoshop and just some tweaking of the camera filter raw, adding smoke and adding some light renders, you can turn it to something that looks like that. Alright guys, so hopefully that was helpful. Like I said, I'm not a Photoshop guru, but it's an amazing tool for you to use if you're dabbling in art. And you know, we're talking about NFTs and artwork, so might as well just use, you know, the power of software to your advantage. So with that, I'm going to finish up the video, and I'll see you next time.